Hi guys, so long time no see, and yes, this is the first day of Vlogmas. Please don't kill me. I know that I didn't vlog any other part of Vlogmas and I feel really bad for not vlogging any other part of Vlogmas. It's just I was never planning on doing it, and honestly these past 2 days I have been studying. Yesterday was actually really productive. Yesterday was super productive. I was able to fully clean my room. I mean, look at this. This used to be so gross, but it's so clean. I even hung up my tapestry and it's so clean. Like my floor is clean and everything, and I pulled out my dresser because I'm eating right now. This is a cool little thing. This dresser fits perfectly under my bed. Whenever I eat, I just basically pull it out and put my food on top of it, and then once I'm done, I can just push it back in. And I'll kind of reiterate what I did yesterday too, because it was a really productive day. Like I said, I cleaned this area. I fully 100% cleaned the bathroom. I also reorganized my entire closet. It's just lately I've been feeling really unmotivated and I really haven't been focusing on school as much. And if I'm being honest, it kind of sucks. And it's because there was a little incident earlier this year that kind of had to not had to, it involved, I don't want to talk about this. I think it really slowed me down a lot. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and paranoia, and for the longest time all I wanted to do was sit in my bed and just not do anything, because of the mental state that I was in and what I was dealing with. I think that, even though things could have gone much worse in that situation, I still had I still had to kind of grieve and deal with it. And a lot of that ended up making me sit in bed and not want to do anything. But the one thing that I really did keep up with was my job. One, because I really needed the money. And two, because I felt like when I was doing my job, I was being productive and I was doing something for myself. Because even though my job it was stressful sometimes and it got on my nerves, it still allowed me to get out of my room and do something. And I've noticed that, now every single time I'm sitting in my room, I'm in bed watching Netflix and I'm not studying or doing this or that until the very last minute, until I actually have to get myself to do it because it's due in an hour, or it's due the next day. And I hate that. I really hate that. I used to be so productive. And yesterday, I don't know what came over me. After I finally got out of bed, I was talking with my friend Mackenzie, who I live with, and around 12, I was just you know what? My room is a huge ass mess. You should have seen what it looked like. It was so bad. It was so dirty. My closet, I had just been throwing thing after thing after thing in my closet for so long because I just didn't care. My suitcase was still unpacked from Thanksgiving, or still not unpacked from Thanksgiving. There was hair all over my bathroom floor. My bathroom counter was just cluttered and dirty. It honestly needed to be scrubbed down. And so yesterday, the first productive thing I did around 12, like I said, was just clean. The first thing that I really needed to do, because I feel part of that is what stopped me from actually being productive. Whenever I'm sitting in my room and I'm trying to study or trying to do something and it's just a mess in here, I get so distracted and I'm why even bother? I might as well watch Netflix. My room is a mess. Why do I need to study? That's always something that I've done. I don't do it I don't do it subconsciously and tell myself that. It just happens unconsciously in my brain, just oh, all right, there's a mess over there, might as well not study either. And then I end up watching Netflix for hours. So what I did was I turned on YouTube, I turned on Netflix, I cleaned my room. It took me 2 hours, maybe longer. I cleaned, deep cleaned, and I completely reorganized my closet. I'll show you guys, since I'm talking about it, why not? So first thing I did was clean my bathroom. So it looks like this now. And I cleaned my counters. Well, this area always has smudges and watermarks, but I did just wash my face. It's gonna happen. But it's actually clean. and like put away. All of this, I'm gonna do my laundry probably later today, and I got makeup on my towel. And then this is like my closet area. So I laid down my shoes right there. I always have marks on the wall, but I color coded and then also made it so that it went from long sleeve to short sleeve within those color codes over there. And you'll actually notice it goes from dark to light this way here, and on that side it goes from dark in the center to light that way. I don't know why I decided to do that, but it's just split in half so that it mirrors itself. I reorganized my boxes and bags too. I just wanted it to like not be so like clumped in this section, and then I put like my suitcases there. This part isn't as pretty, but it's organized. So yeah. So that's my closet now. And then, like I said, my room is super clean for once. It has not been this clean in a really long time. And I was just getting so fed up with having to deal with like the mess of a room that I had. So I decided to like, you know, get my shit together. Once that was done, I made myself a little to-do list. I totally recommend doing this, by the way. If you're ever feeling unmotivated, the first thing you do when you wake up is either clean your room or make your bed. And here it is. I just have to like do a couple things. Today I've gone over like my Quizlet thing about 3 times, and it helped. And also what I recommend doing, I didn't really know if this would actually work. Like, believe it or not, it actually really works. And I say that because like I'm not always like the best with these online studying things. Like normally I have to hear things quite a few times to actually learn something. But when you make your like, I don't know, your like study guides on Quizlet, I highly recommend when you first start out, if you don't know any of the words, do the learn. Like the learn is your best friend. It goes over the words a minimum of 3 times. And obviously, like, if you miss that word over and over again, it's going to come back, like, later and later on. But if you master it early on, it just kind of gets pushed aside. And then after I did that, I forget. I think I did the right one. So then I would actually have to, like, read the whole definition and remember the word. So then I had to, like, write it again. I did that multiple times. Today, what I did was I went through the flashcards because I remember there are 41 terms. I remembered all but 5. I remembered all but 5 terms. So I went through the flashcards, and then I did the little like test. So I'm gonna go back and look at my past notes to help me write these discussion responses, and then after that, I'm gonna write my essay. I'm so excited. Anyway, bye guys. I'll talk to you guys later when I'm like probably hyperventilating from like all this work, but it feels so good. Getting good grades, being productive, studying. I never thought I'd see the day when like it actually feels good. And it's just because, you know, when you put in all that work, all that fucking work, and then you get back that grade that you were really hoping for, you're just like, yes, like that just felt good. And now I don't have to worry about it. Like now I get a little break, and then I'll worry about another class later. You know, this is the final stretch, and right now it feels really good. Surprisingly, I thought it would suck, but like I'm happy to be home. I'm happy to not be working today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, and just being able to take the time for myself to study. Like, thank God. Oh wait, I have to turn the light on. Okay, so like oh crap. Okay, it's been a minute since I've checked in, but like honestly I didn't really do that much. If I'm being honest, I just sat on my computer and I did my homework. Like I did it. I didn't stop. Well, I did like get distracted a couple times while I was like Snapchatting and texting, but like the point is I did a lot of writing today, and I'm glad I got it done because I will never have to do it again. That's not true. I will have to do it for at least another month. Yeah. So I wrote my essay. It had to be 8 paragraphs. and I wrote all 8. It's beautiful. I'm so happy about it. Like, I'm glad it's over. And part of like preparing to write that was I made like a cheat sheet again. Basically, like, I copy and pasted everything Thailand had in common from like the one cheat sheet that I'm actually going to use for the exam onto another document, onto another like Word document that just basically had like the 8 talking, or the 6 talking points, not 8. Thank God it was an 8. The 6 talking points that like I made for the essay. And it's beautiful and it's done. Oh, I can actually get rid of that too. But it's beautiful and it's done, and like this feels so good because I'm kind of like decluttering now my desktop because I just have like so much content from like class that I can like go in and just delete now because I just don't need it. And let me tell you, that feels so good to do. What I'm probably going to end up doing is going back into that Quizlet and just running through the flashcards again. I really don't think I need to do it, but like I know that I'm gonna do it because I want to remember. And the nice thing, like I told you guys, I don't have work for the next couple of days, so tomorrow I can just wake up, eat, practice my words, go take my exam, come back, take a nap, wake up. I can either take my exam, my other one, or I can wait to take it on Wednesday. But tomorrow at some point I have to rehearse my lines, and I also have to send in, let me add that to my thing. I have to rehearse them, and I have to like send in a video of me like going over my lines. So tonight, like, I'm gonna like practice them. And no, I'm not a film major. You guys know I'm a political science major, but I have like an acting class that I'm just taking as an elective. It's fun. It's a good time. So that's why I have lines to run through. Real talk. I'm so happy to be done writing these stupid discussion posts. I wrote my last one today. It's finished. I will never have to do that again. Well, not for this class. I might have to do it in the future if I do an online class, but like that's fine. Just as long as I can have my break, like I just want to relax. I'm just so happy, and like looking at my calendar. Here, I'll show you guys. If you look here, you can see like busy, super freaking busy like every day, and then all of a sudden it's just like nothing. It's just nothing. And all these aren't like events. This is literally like the day I get paid, a holiday, and it's just like yes. I miss having nothing to do. Obviously when I come back, my schedule's gonna look different. Once I get back, it's just gonna be filled with like completely new things. But just being able to look at my schedule for once and just be like, after this week, like I have nothing to do. Like I can just do whatever I want. I can eat a lot of food. I can go watch a movie. I can watch Netflix 24/7. Like just knowing that makes me so happy. Hi guys, so I realized that yesterday I didn't like make an outro or anything to my Vlogmas, and you'll see me looking like this in like today's video, but I need to film an outro because I'm just about to edit it. But I wanted to say that all I really did was I finished studying, and then I went into my friend Mackenzie's room and we hung out for like 2 hours. And then I came back here, and by Mackenzie's room, she's my roommate, so I hung out with Mackenzie for 2 hours, came back to my room, went over my flashcards twice. What was I going to say? Went over my flashcards twice, watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm on season 1, like episode 4 or something. Went over my flashcards one more time, and then I went to sleep, so it wasn't really that eventful, but I wanted to like at least finish it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in today's Vlogmas, I guess. Bye.